And now it's time for Spotlight on the Saints. Remember, a saint is someone who lives a life that lets the sun shine through. One of my favorite questions that I ask myself when I'm reading and thinking about the scriptures, especially the Gospels, is what if it's true? Now, to be clear, I'm not questioning the truth of what I'm reading. What I'm doing is challenging myself. What if it's true? Challenge me to that if I believe this, how do I change my actions? What would that look like? Today we're going to shine the spotlight on a saint who basically answered these questions when he heard the good news of Jesus, to sell all that you own, give it to the poor, and follow me. So today we turn the spotlight on St. Anthony of Egypt, whose feast day is January the 17th. He's the patron saint of animals. He's a patron of people who suffer from skin diseases, a patron of farmers, a patron saint of butchers, a patron saint of basket and brush makers, and even the patron saint of grave diggers. The life of Anthony will remind many people of St. Francis of Assisi. At 20, Anthony was so moved by the gospel message, go sell what you have and give to the poor, from Mark, that he actually did just that with his large inheritance. He is different from Francis in that most of St. Anthony's life was spent in solitude. He saw the world completely covered with snares and gave the church and the world the witness of solitary asceticism, great personal mortification and prayer. But no saint is antisocial, and Anthony drew many people to himself for spiritual healing and guidance. At 54, he responded to many requests and founded a sort of monastery of scattered cells. Again, like Francis, he had a great fear of stately buildings and well-laden tables. At 60, he hoped to be a martyr in the renewed Roman persecution of 311, fearlessly exposing himself to danger while giving moral and material support to the people in prison. Anthony is associated in art with a T-shaped cross, sometimes called the Tau. He's often pictured with a book and a pig. The pig and the cross are symbols of his valiant warfare against the devil. The cross is constant means of power over the evil spirits, and the pig is symbol of the devil himself. The book recalls his preference for the book of nature over the books of the paper. So what now what? We don't look at the saints like you would look at a historical figure that might be on a history test. No, we look at saints to learn the lessons of their lives, to see how they can tell us to live our life today. Some lessons that we see when we look at St. Anthony of Egypt. When we hear the words of Jesus, we ask, what if it's true? How do I change my actions? What would that look like? Thanks for watching. My name is Dave, and I'm not in charge.